Hello, welcome back to the Black Sheep channel. I am the original Black Sheep. Today on the Black Sheep channel, we're going to finally do another firearm review. It's been a while since we've done firearm reviews. I've done a bunch of flashlights and some other things, but we're going to finally get back to a firearm presentation and review, shall we say. Today's firearm review is titled My Shower Gun. That's how we got this gun. That was my intention of getting this gun. And if you've already cheated and looked at the description, we're talking about the Taurus Model 85 Ultralight. If you've been following the channel, and I hope you have, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button now with the bell icon and you'll be notified of when I make a video, because sometimes stuff gets buried, you know how it is in your feed. You're like, hey, I haven't seen a video from that guy in forever. Well, you look at the channel and you're like, hey, this guy's made 6 videos and I've had no notifications. Stuff happens on YouTube, especially now, right? So anyway, hit that stuff down there so you get notified. We talk about survival stuff on this channel, survival gear stuff, and firearms is my love. So we talk about a lot about firearms. Anyway, back to the Taurus Model 85. So I'm working at the gun store as a part-time job now, and it's a gun store hawk shop, just like another famous YouTuber, Rocky veteran. What's his name? Eric, something like that. I think he started off working at a pawn stop gun store. Anyway, Bud's Guns, was it? Was that it? No, it was Moss. Moss Pawn and Gun. I remember now. Bud's Guns was Hickok. Anyway, yeah, I watch all those guys just like you guys do. I'm a big fan of the big gun channels. That's what makes me want to do my little channel in the little corner of the world that I'm in. Anyway, shower gun, okay? I read an article, I don't know, 6-8 months ago, about a gentleman using a firearm for self-defense in his home. And the story read something about him coming out of the shower with his shower gun. That's what caught my attention in the article. I'm like, shower gun? What's that? Maybe you're looking at the title of this video thinking the same thing. What is this idiot talking about? Shower gun. Well, it's not so stupid once you kind of break it down. And I read the article, and I think it was an elderly, retired gentleman. He might have been retired Navy. You know how they are, showers, Navy. I'm just kidding. I have friends who are Navy. Anyhow, I think it was an elderly gentleman. He was in the shower. Somebody broke into his place. And because he had a gun in the shower with him, his shower gun, he was able to defend himself, either drive off the intruders or protect his family or whatnot. I think he had a wife in the bedroom kind of thing. Kind of my scenario, right? It's just me and the wife at my house. We're close to being retired, not quite retired. But I started thinking about the shower gun concept after I read the article. And I thought, well, it makes a lot of sense. Here's why. Here's what went through my head, okay? Say I'm a bad guy. Okay, right now I'm living in an apartment. If you can't tell, this is a apartment rented studio here, so we're not in a home. But the same concept works for home if you think about it. Let's say I'm a bad guy and I'm coming to do you harm. I'm coming to rob your place, or I need my crap money, or whatever the heck my reason is for coming into your place and risking my life. Because a lot of us these days are armed and ready to defend ourselves. So I'm going to try and come in when you're unavailable to defend yourself. Asleep, usually, late at night, in the dark. Or, another great idea, if you think about it, is if you're in the shower, a lot of times that plumbing noise, I know in an apartment like this, I can tell if my neighbors are taking a shower. If I walk outside my apartment, outside, where people can be, bad people could be, and up against the building, you can hear that same plumbing shower noise. So it occurred to me that, hey, if I'm a bad person and I'm casing this joint, I'd be able to hear if someone inside's taking a shower and know your schedule and all that kind of crap too. And it works for homes. A lot of homes, they know where the bathrooms are. There's windows next to the bathrooms, and if you're skulking in the bushes near the home, you can hear the plumbing. So it started to make sense to me that this guy had a shower gun. I'm at the gun store, and we had a pawn came back. A lot of these things come through pawn or people wanting to buy or sell firearms. I can't remember exactly how this came across, but it's a used Taurus Model 85 38 Special. Still has the Brazilian wood grips on it. This one was made in Brazil, so it's at least 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I think they're starting to make these in Florida after a while, in Miami. But anyway, so this is still a 38 Brazilian. It's not rated for plus P. It has the hammer, exposed hammer. And an ultralight model, the Model 85, they've got a lot of different configurations. This one is the ultralight model, says so right over here on this side. I know I just flagged myself, I'm sorry. Ultralight means the frame right here is made of aluminum, and the barrel and the cylinder here is made of steel. So that makes it a lot lighter. I brought this home with the intention of making it my shower gun, putting it into one of those watertight cases. You know, it doesn't have to be very big. and put it in there and double stick tape it in the shower. Plain and simple, right? Aluminum, steel, keep it in a watertight case. It's a double action revolver. It's going to work when I need it to work. And should I need it, a gun in the bathroom, it was going to be my shower gun. So that was my intent until I brought it home and I showed it to the wife. And the wife's gun next to the bed is a Ruger SP-101 in .357 Magnum, which is got a slightly larger barrel than this one, and it's a full steel revolver from Ruger in .357 mag, so a little bit beefier than a .38 Special. So it's a little bit heavier than this one. This one, by the way, only weighs 17 ounces. The steel version of the Model 85 from Taurus weighs 22. So this shaves off about 5 ounces by having this in alloy and in aluminum. So I brought it home to her, and she felt it. She goes, I really like this. She says, this is lighter than the other. Yeah, it's lighter than the other one because of da-da-da-da. And she said, well, I like this one instead. I'd like this one by my bed instead of the Ruger, the big one. I said, well, honey, you know, it's lighter. It's going to have a little bit more snap. I still want this one. I said, okay, honey. So I lost my shower gun. I brought my shower gun home to put in the shower, and it is now in the holster next to the bed for the wife. So it is now the wife's bedroom gun for home defense. So I'll be on the lookout for the next ultralight or something similar for my shower gun. Because it makes sense if you think about it. You know, our plan here is I'm the primary defender. I'm the one supposed to greet the bang bang at the door, and she's supposed to back me up. That's our plan, because that's the two of us, right? So if I happen to be in the shower at the time, the shower gun is just there to give you something to fight your way, to get back to your hallway gun, to give you something to fight your way back to get to your bedroom gun, which ought to end the friggin' fight by then, because these days we gotta, isn't it funny? Most times I've got my gun next to the bed, the wife's gun next to the bed, and that's all we have for home defense in most cases. Now that we're in this scenario, and things are happening. This is April 5th as the filming of this. We are just heading into our 4th week of voluntary lockdown. I locked down with the wife about a week before my company did. Probably lost my job because of that decision. And then my company laid everybody off about a week after I decided to lock down. But right now, Michigan, where I live, is one of the big hot zones in the country. New York is #1, and Michigan's like a close second or third as far as states go for hot zone. So we're coming into week 4, but isn't it weird how things can change? Normally the wife and I just have those 2 pistols loaded for defense, and we'd have our plan. Our plan has since been modified greatly in the last couple of weeks, and there's now a loaded 12 gauge handy. There is a PMag fully loaded and ready to go with the AR, and about 80% of the handguns that I own are loaded right now. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. It feels weird, you know what I mean? And this is from somebody who's been a prepper. I consider myself a prepper for a long time. I've been preparing for this scenario for a long time, if I think about it. Kind of creepy. If anybody watches Survival and Prepping for Normal People, Kyle, I just watched your video today. It's still stuck in my brain, man. The fact that we've been prepping for so long kind of mentally inoculates us from the shock of what's going on. There's a bunch of people out there right now going, this can't be happening, it's fake. Mental inoculation. That was pretty cool there, Kyle. If you haven't watched Survival and Prepping for Normal People, that's one of the channels I love to watch. Kyle over there, shout out. He's one of the best channels on YouTube, one of my favorites. Anyway, I'm digressing again. I'm way off the topic of my shower gun. Thank you for joining me here on the Black Sheep channel today, talking about the Taurus Model 85. Great shower gun, great bedroom home defense gun, also a great carry gun, which is what it was designed for, since it's nice and lightweight. Stay safe out there, guys. Thank you for watching me on the channel. If you haven't hit subscribe and like, do that, please. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time on the Black Sheep channel.